So let's go save a man's life. Here are your berries, brother.
Good! You have found the berries. Bring them to my lab, quickly.
Where is your lab? It would be nice to know.
Ah, I see you found the berries. Meet me in my lab.
Sure thing, I'll meet you at your lab. Lead the way, I guess. Where is your lab? Is it here? Is this your lab?
Boxes of supplies and mining equipment. A sturdy man of advanced...
Or do we go to the other building? Maybe that's his lab? Kinda cool that they all come out of the door in one single pile. Yeah, this is a...
Welcome to my study.
Thanks.
Feel free to look around.
Sure.
My medical and scientific equipment is surely not so sophisticated as you're accustomed to, but if there's anything you wish to use, please feel free. Also, I would be interested in anything you might have to show me.
I'm sure you will be, but also this is really fascinating. He's got an older computer, still got beakers and stuff, and also got a Tesla machine here. All kinds of minerals, apparently. Very fascinating. Very fascinating indeed. Let's take a look around.
A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal.
I think the very encrusted twist of metal might be the most interesting part in there that we might need to take a closer look at.
An antiquated molecular synthesizer sits in the corner.
Well, maybe for us it's antiquated, there. But for him, it is modern.
Assorted pieces of glass rest on this table, from ancient beakers to double burners.
Will you stop calling them ancient? For them, it's modern. For us, it's ancient. But if you just call them ancient and antiquated, it means that feels like we have gone into the past, and these guys are like 2,000 years in the past. Which is stupid.
An old-fashioned computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running.
That's better. Not antiquated, not ancient, old-fashioned. That's a better word for it. That's a nicer word for it. Good for you, writers. You actually got it good.
A multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-worn tools and equipment close at hand.
Nice that he has a work bench at least.
This study represents a man with a keen mind, Captain. To judge by what I see, there is little which does not interest him. The equipment is antiquated, but practical.
Just say that it's old and not antiquated. If it would be antiquated, it would be unuseful for anybody. I mean, would you use antiquated equipment? Which would mean that it's over a century old machinery. Would you still use it? I don't think it would work.
This place looks real comfortable. Place to combine work, contemplation. Man's got an eye for the beauty of useful things, and for the use of beautiful things. I think we could get along fine.
I think you fancy this place a little bit, McCoy.
I wonder if any of this stuff might be useful.
I'm sure it will be, Ensign. I'm sure it will be. Let's see. Let's take the tricorder out and check a little bit of these.
Fascinating, Captain. It is an RDAC 4 molecular synthesizer, a museum piece in perfect working order.
So, like I said, for them it's modern, for us it's museum pieces. For some reason I just don't like the way they describe these things.
Residue of several different compounds are in the tubes. None of the compounds would explain the sightings.
Okay. How about these?
I read a collection of small items of no evident value. I would characterize this as a small museum display, Captain.
Oh, so it's just a display. I would have thought that the piece of metal in there would be something of interest. And hello, Grumble.
Nothing to report, Captain.
How about this?
A vintage 801286 of the mid-21st century. It is a fine museum piece.
The mid-21st century? Okay. Now I can see why they say that it's antiquated. These pieces of equipment are over a century old. Holy hell. Man. Did they get jibbed in the freaking technology business?
Save new game.
I mean, who gave them all this equipment? Has Harry done business here too? I hope not. Lab. Why not? Okay, so let's give him the berries that he so much needs.
The settings on the RDAC 4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
The RDAC 4, which is the electrical machine on next to Spock. Okay. But first, we talk.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
Ah, yeah, I was gone. You're gone. Who sent us here? Or maybe it was the communications to Starfleet. Because you have trouble in here.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
Could you synthesize more for us then, Doctor, so we have some hypoditoxin on the ship? It would be a good idea to do that.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim.
Well, let's go then. Now let's save a man's life. Maybe they're the Amish of the future, disliking all those fancy new things. Well, I wouldn't put aside to it if they were like that. But they don't seem like it, because they do have technology. So they are not like Amish. Administer!
Thank you. You're most kind.
Well, we do what we do to help. But of course, now we have to go investigate the thing that we came here to do. That was just a side quest. Maybe now, this brother here will tell us more.
I am Brother Stephen, an
Hello.
Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike.
Good for you.
I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
Like I said, it's another civilization living underground. Good thing that there's actually somebody here who is as smart as we are. Thank you, Brother Stephen, for being smart. And not being a religious nut.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
What, he uses fancy words to talk? He's a religious man. Of course he talks like that. He's a very spiritual man.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
So you would just dissect the demon to find out how it works, wouldn't you? Maybe you're too much into this science business there. Tone it down a little bit. Be more, you know, not trying to get anyone captive at least. Be more friendly. Instead of more scientific.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
Indeed! I knew one of them wouldn't like what he said.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
I'm sure they have granted enough insights that we should know about. I got a little weird feeling about you, though. Like, you do know something of what's going on around it. There's always that kind of a plot twist around here, usually in the stories. I'm sure of it. You're hiding something. And also, have you noticed that this guy has weird legs? You know, like, he has almost like hooves and digigraded legs there. Yeah. What do demons usually have for legs?
The Tellarite appears completely at home surrounded by humans. The Tellarite appears completely...
So yeah, I don't think the Tellarite there may not be, you know, like the others. One of these things is not like the other.
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
And then I turned into a goat man. You're one of them, aren't you? One of the demons.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Griznash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
Well, if that's the case, why does he have goat legs like a normal Christian demon would have? That's a good question, yeah. I'm asking good questions here.
It is.
Me be smart.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
Yeah, but it also would be significant if you could try quarter him and find out that he's a demon. Actually, we can do that. Let's try it. Try quarter.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Damn it! I was so hoping that I could find out that he's a demon.
Brother Kandre was, or is, my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
Well, if you could have had some kind of time to, you know, just to check the writing and then translate it, you might find out that it might say, "Welcome home," or "Please no advertisements," or maybe "No Christmas carol singers, please." Or it could just say, "Ring the doorbell for service." You know, I think you just panicked when you saw a door that might be a gate to hell. Religious people. They're so funny. Sometimes.
The medical methods of these people seem primitive to me, Doctor.
By our standards, yeah.
I guess there's nothing new here. Let's go to the mountain then. Now that we have done everything here, let's go back to the mountain and find out what we can find out. But of course, we can use the lab to maybe analyze the hand that we got. Let's see. Hand. Where is the hand? There it is. Can we use it here?
Spock, see what you can do about that hand.
Anything interesting, Spock?
This machinery is delicate, but I have managed to repair the circuitry.
So you have managed to repair the circuitry, but what good does that do? What does it do to us? Is it anything
The
good?
mechanism in the hand has already been repaired.
Thank you, Lady Spock.
This study represents a man with a keen...
Okay, they're not gonna say anything new. At least we repaired the hand. I think that was a good thing to do. I'm sure it was a good thing to do, because I'm sure we're gonna find a door or some kind of a computer in here that we're gonna need to use, and we are going to need a helping hand for it. Me so funny.
We don't need any more berries, Jim.
Oh, come on. You wanted more... You're dumb.
Save new game.
Into the cave. So into the cave we go. Let's go. Come along, men. Well, definitely there has been a cave in, and now I see a penis. Let's be mature about this, shall we?
You notice what appears to be a man's arm sticking out from the rubble.
Where? I just clicked randomly.
A large pile of rubble blocks what appears to be a large metallic structure.
I just clicked randomly, and right there must be the man's hand already. Man, I'm lucky.
A cavern deep in Mount Idle. A large metallic door is set in the structure.
Definitely is.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, glad that the cave provides some shelter from the breeze.
So it is warm in here.
Commander Spock, curious about what lies ahead.
Let's talk to the people.
Jim, the next time you need medical help on a snowball,
Don't call you in.
Bones.
I'll probably end up coming along.
I recommend as thorough an analysis of this area as possible.
That's a good idea.
No sign of demons, Klingons, or other hostiles, Captain. I promise, I'll let you know the instant something appears.
Yeah, we'll
Don't
know.
be too anxious, Ensign. We may want to talk with them.
Yeah, we'll know about it, Ensign, once they shoot you first, and then we ask questions. That's how it usually goes with red shirts. So let's use the tricorder into this area.
Captain, there are several weak points in the cave-in's structure. Careful use of our phasers from the top down should be able to clear it.
Oh, that's good to know. How about the door?
Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of.
So it's something new in here. Awesome. How about the hand that I saw protruding here?
Captain, there are several weak points in the... Captain, there are several weak...
Where is the hand?
Captain, there are several weak points in the cave...
Okay, where did I see the hand? I just clicked randomly, I saw a hand.
A cavern deep in Mount Idle. You notice what appears to be a man's arm. A large pile of rubble blocks...
So it's here.
You notice what appears...
Okay. Oh, yep. Take it. There. That. And... here.
Captain, there are several weak... Captain, there are several
Oh,
weak...
come on. The arm is there,
Captain,
but
there
you're
are
not
several
gonna...
weak points in the...
Fine. Let's use our phasers. Set phasers to party.
Assume firing positions.
Blast it away. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Ah, there he is.
There is no apparent effect.
So let's tricord him.
I think Dr. McCoy would be better suited to deal with this.
Okay.
Nothing to report.
McCoy, get to it. Is he dead?
It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Oh, he's still alive. There was a huge pile of rubble on the man. How the heck is he still alive? I mean, surely you saw how big of a pile we just shot off of him. A miracle. They may be sturdier than we thought. At least he'll live, so that's good. Oh, you're getting up already. Tough dude. Really tough.
Brother Kandri is barely conscious and is lying still, trying to regain his strength.
Like he should. And like we should take him back to the lab and make him, you know, better there.
Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving my life.
You're welcome.
Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate Angiven.
It's not really a miracle. This is one of the things we were sent here to do. And I see a panel.
This looks like some of the hand security panels on the Enterprise.
I guess we should give the panel a helping hand. I already said that joke. I need new material. Talk to the hand.
The hand circuitry triggers a connection and the door opens.
Awesome. Still, how did the android's hand work on that? Did they give the hand fingerprints? Maybe they did. They do a lot of good work on their stuff. Let's go in. That's what we're here to do. Investigate. Explore. Maybe we can use the tricorder here.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Thank you, Spock.
Save new game.
Deeper. Okay. This place looks fancy. And that music sounded familiar.
Many alien machines fill the room.
Indeed.
It appears to be an abstract piece of alien art.
Or part of machinery.
Many alien machines fill the room.
Okay, let's see if the tricorder will give us any hints.
Fascinating, Captain. It is a diagram of a lunar eclipse of this planet. See how the red sphere, the moon, is casting a shadow on the blue sphere, Pollux 5. This must be a very old piece of work, because this planet's moon was destroyed thousands of years ago.
Huh. Fascinating. That is fascinating. Interesting.
The machinery is waiting for the gravitational pull of another eclipse to activate it. An eclipse that will never come.
Indeed.
And one other thing, Captain. This may also be a diagram showing the proper settings on that control panel.
So we would have to cause some kind of an eclipse for this machinery to work properly. No wonder the people who live under here are pissed off. Their machinery's broken because the moon was destroyed. Anything else to say about this machinery here? Apparently not. Well, let's be careful, people. We're going in deeper. There's nothing else in here? Just this machinery? Can I do anything with it?
You fail to obtain...
How about you, Spock? Can you use it?
Fascinating, Captain.
Oh, you're
The
just gonna
machinery
say
of-
the same thing. How about you, McCoy?
You should ask Spock.
Anything in our inventory?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Well, that's good. Enterprise is doing well. Still, I wonder what the heck is this thing?
You should ask Spock, Jim.
That's the medical thing. That is what McCoy uses to inspect a person if they have injuries and such.
This is a very old and very complex life support system. It appears to still be operational.
How is it still operational? How did you know that this would be something to look at? I was lucky. I just randomly clicked.
It is an alien life support system, Captain, utilizing geothermal energy.
Oh.
It is still functioning, waiting for some sort of signal.
I think it might be waiting for this to happen. You know?
This control panel is a manual override for the alien life support equipment.
So I could use that then? Maybe? Yeah, this is something that we could use, huh?
Nothing happens.
Well, of course, because I didn't push any buttons yet.
There's nothing at the moment for me to do there.
And suddenly the music or sound effects stopped because I went into that machine there. Okay,
There's nothing at the moment.
let's try to do this then. Or at least do something with it. Okay. Maybe I have to find some way to shut this thing off, like put it into the most minimal. Like that! Or maybe this is a hint on how I should do. Like, almost full, half full, And that is pretty much half as well. So like that.
Nothing happens.
Ah,